All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're going to try and wrap our heads around the incredible meaning packed into just a few words, the Toe's path to immortality. Now, this idea comes from the author Xu Feng of Life Chen Yuan, and just so you know, all the articles and concepts we're exploring today are sourced from his work. On the surface, it sounds, well, a little strange, right? But trust me, it holds a whole universe of meaning about potential, struggle, and what it truly means to achieve something great.
And right off the bat, we're hit with this amazing paradox. A toe becoming immortal? It just sounds kind of absurd, doesn't it? But that question right there is really the engine for everything we're talking about. How can something so humble, so easily overlooked, possibly reach a goal that's so grand, so, well, ultimate? Let's start breaking it down.
So, first things first, we need to understand our main character, our unlikely hero in this story. What exactly is the toe when we're talking about this metaphorical journey? So the toe isn't just a part of your foot, of course. Symbolically, it's the absolute starting point. It's that small, what feels like an insignificant part of you or your life. You know that quiet little idea you have, the very first line of code you write, that first hesitant brushstroke on a canvas? It's grounded, literally connected to the earth. And it's the foundation for every single step you take, even though, let's be honest, it rarely gets any of the credit. Okay, so if the toe is our humble beginning, what about the destination? Let's swing all the way to the other end of this incredible spectrum and talk about immortality.
Now hold on, we're not talking about literally living forever here. In this context, immortality is something else entirely. It's the absolute peak of achievement. It's about reaching this state of enlightenment, realizing your highest, truest potential. It's about creating something so meaningful that it lasts, that it achieves a kind of eternal significance. It's the finished masterpiece. It's the ultimate understanding. It's sublime.
And this right here is what makes the title so brilliant. It sets up this incredible tension. On one side, you've got the toe. It's common, it's small, it's totally ignored. And on the other, you have immortality, transcendent, magnificent, the ultimate prize. The gap between them just seems impossibly huge. So the real question is, how in the world do you bridge that chasm? Well, the answer is right there in the title, in that third, crucial piece of the puzzle, the path. And this isn't just some physical road we're talking about. The path is the process. It's the struggle, the transformation that connects that tiny beginning to that monumental end.
We can kind of think about this path in three big stages. First up is recognition. That's the moment the toe, our humble starting point, realizes, hey, I'm part of something bigger. I have the potential for a journey. Then comes the ordeal. And yeah, this is the tough part. This is where the real work happens. It's the long walk, the challenges you know are coming, the sheer grind of perseverance that you need to actually change and grow. And finally, you get to transcendence. That's the arrival, the moment the journey is complete and our little toe becomes part of something truly immortal. So what happens when we finally put all these pieces together? You've got the humble toe, the sublime goal, and the transformative path. You put them all together, and what they reveal is this powerful universal message about our own potential.
And look, this isn't some brand new concept. The ancient philosopher Lao Tzu said it perfectly, didn't he? The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. That first step, our metaphorical toe, isn't just the beginning. In a way, it contains the entire journey inside of it. Because without it, that 1,000-mile trip is just impossible.
And this is really where it all clicks into place. The core message is so clear. Every single great achievement starts small. It just does. That means there is overlooked potential absolutely everywhere, all around us and inside of us. And it's the journey, the process, that turns something ordinary into something magnificent. Significance isn't something you're just given, it's something that is earned, one step at a time.
So you see, at the end of the day, this amazing title isn't really about a toe at all, is it? It's just a beautiful, elegant metaphor for all the potential that's lying dormant in the most overlooked corners of our lives, just waiting for us to finally see it and start the journey.
And that really just leaves us with one last question, a question for you. What's the toe in your life? What small, overlooked idea or dream or ambition inside of you is ready to finally begin its own path to immortality?